Have a look at this game. Yeah, it was not completely sound, but this was pretty much something I had cooked up. I mean, okay, there, have my rook. Yeah, that's a good defense. I mean, earlier I didn't do this one. I mean, red could take on b5 here, and I will, and we will probably win a lot of material. Yeah, but it's not that clear. Yeah, a tempo. And then have my rooks. I mean, you should probably not have taken this rook. It's extremely risky to take it. They took both rooks, but now I boxed out the queen. So the knight on e14 and bishop on f14, their only job is to keep the queen locked out. And now I have the bishop, queen and knight available. So if necessary, the knight covers the I13 square, so I'm really down to a queen and bishop. And these pieces of blue are irrelevant. I mean, the knight is the only valid piece at this point. And otherwise, we're just trying to make green. Yeah, so here you almost have to take this pawn. I mean, there's not much else. And here I made the king move, which I'm not I'm not sure about that. But the key point was to avoid getting checked, so I'm just walking away. Yeah, and he had to take, otherwise he will likely get mated. And then this move, which kind of stumped blue, because now we're threatening to take and attack blue on b9 and c8, but that's not really a threat because he can run. I don't see, like, if let's say he plays knight e13, which I think is the best move, just counter-attacking, then I should probably just take this off. But that somehow gives green time. Maybe he can even venture knight takes knight l6. Yeah, so I'm not sure I can actually take that. So let's say knight e13. If I go bishop takes and let's red attack him, he runs away. Yeah, I don't see the mate there. And if it's not mate, then it's really game over. Yeah, so I think this knight e13 move was clearly the way to go. So if knight e13, I can choose between queen takes j10 and bishop takes e13. If queen takes k10, then green just does as in the game. Yeah, and if knight check, then blue has the check on me with knight takes g12. So unfortunately, after queen takes knight l9, maybe red has to take the knight, and then knight takes g12, king I14, and then we have a red queen on L9, a yellow queen on K10. My knight and rook bishops are hanging, so it's just tempos for blue to grab my material. So let's say green trades queens. I'm checking. But then red checks and we have checkmate. So that's not available after taking that. Probably the best defense is to move the m6 pawn so that the king can run. But at that point, I'm already winning his queen. Check. Oh, it's mate in one there. Aha. That's crazy. So maybe it's working. I mean, yeah, but this is definitely a mistake because we're not really attacking blue. So I think knight takes knight e13 had to be played, or knight f10, which is also playable. I mean, it goes for the same. And then here I just took the pawn, and I think we're winning here. Yeah, because the queen is pinned, and if he takes it, then queen n9 is checkmate. Yeah, I think it's lost here. I mean, I figured out this way to trap the queen, so this rook is not really hanging. It's just bait. Look, I forced him to attack my rook, and then I forced him to take it. I mean, I'm just trying to get him out of the center. So he should not take the rook, he should just stay around. That's much more challenging, and he has to defend for green. Because if red checks now, then he can take. So probably something like queen j8 there would have been the best, much better. Yeah, this was... I'm not sure about this. Yeah, normally I would try to take on b5, but green got one tempo more in this variation, I think. Or is that wrong? Oh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what's the regular move order? Yeah, normally the knight is not out. So let's say bishop. There. Bishop. Now I'm curious, what happened there? So if bishop there, can he cover it? Huh. That's very curious. I mean, if bishop takes on b5, queen somewhere, pawn up, take his rook, threatening the knight, then some knight development. Yeah, red could counterattack blue, but this is just a mess. Yeah, and the game just finished like I showed. Queen g9 was a very good practical move, at least, I think. Maybe the best as well. And here is just checkmate. Thanks for watching.